Guys, TNT inside the NBA, we had Candace Parker on. Let's look at this exchange between her, D Wade, and Shaq.
So
Why? Whatever happened?
because everybody can shoot threes.
Whatever happened to man up?
Because you're going to be manning up trying to recover back to your man, and they're going to hit a three just like Jokic did.
Well, but whatever happened to pre-rotating and make
do that.
Then they move the ball around. And
You got
somebody gets
4 to
a
5
in the
3-point
quarter.
shooters on the court. You ain't gonna rotate enough time.
Not rotating. Not rotating.
Yeah, but you got to take the easy pass away.
All right, guys. So we can agree Shaq is really stupid, right?
When did Shaq turn into this guy?
He's just
It's
a
like
grumpy old man now.
It's just like he used to be fun. Like he used to be what made TNT great with him and Charles Barkley just, going at it. But now all of a sudden it was just like, I feel like it started like halfway through last season and now into this season. He's just been saying some like stupid ass shit. And it's just like he doesn't seem like he's informed with the NBA. And it's just like, how can you not be when one, you were in the league and you played in the league, and then two, you have so much access to all these games. You can watch multiple games at a time, real time. Like, how can you even be this misinformed?
His job is literally to talk about basketball, and he doesn't even know these players' names.
Like, how can someone like us who work full-time jobs and can barely watch games because, they work full-time jobs, know what's going on, and we're casuals?
I mean, maybe he belongs on the show because he is actually a casual now.
I mean, I would welcome Shaq on
Yeah.
the show. We would take his clout.
But come on, like, what the fuck was that? Like,
How do you not know that the NBA is all about switching? Like, literally, that's what it's been ever since, like, Steph became Steph, right? That's when it really turned.
And
How
it
many
makes
games-
sense. Wow, just keep going. Sorry.
I was gonna say, how many games do you think Shaq has actually watched in since the 3-point revolution? Let's call it that, I guess.
I mean, he's got to
Over
watch it
under
every
5.
Thursday.
Well,
I
if
mean,
he was actually watching, he would realize that switching was literally how the NBA plays defense nowadays.
it makes sense though, based on his takes. Like, he hates all of these players and he thinks they're all pussies and shit now. But it's like literally like it's a different age, man. They're not one-on-oneing everybody, and if they do, then they're hurting their team. Like he thinks that like he has these unreal expectations. He thinks it's the 90s or something. And then he uses it in a way to shit on these young players when it's not even their fault. It's really ridiculous to me.
Things are getting a little fucked up when Charles Barkley is making more sense than Shaq. I never thought we would be in this situation, but Charles Barkley seems like the genius and Shaq seems like the Charles Barkley.
I think you're giving Charles too much credit.
No, I would much rather
I don't
listen
know.
to Charles. No, at this point, Charles Barkley knows more about basketball than Shaq.
I don't know. Like, you see the post-game interviews that Charles has?
I don't know. Ever since Charles played golf, he knows what's going on.
He's been playing golf for 30 years.
Yeah, but not like he was on the match.
I mean, he was playing with MJ, bro. He was known as like the world's shittiest golfer.
Hey, Charles Barkley is the greatest basketball mind in all of the NBA. And Shaq is the dumbest commentator in all of the NBA. He's worse than Kurt Herlin.
Heelan.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. He
Put
fucking
some respect,
sucks.
man. That's Steven Heelan's brother.
No, I don't get. Kurt Heelan fucking sucks.
Yo, if Shaquille O'Neal had Twitter fingers, how ratioed would he get?
We're
I feel like he
talking.
would tweet a lot like Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's true. He's just a fucking grumpy old man that hates his life, man.
I'm
And
the
then
greatest center of all time. It's very sad how bad these other players are. I'm the greatest of all time. That's what his tweets would be.
I love like how his counter argument was, well, how many championships did I win playing this style of basketball?
We go
It's
to
like-
ring, right?
Yeah,
D-Wade, we got a ring, right?
it's the equivalent of like you talking football with someone that played like JV in high school and like had one touchdown. And then you're talking sports or talking football with them. And they're like, well, I played football. What did you do? It's like just because like you have that experience doesn't mean that you're actually qualified to speak on anything regarding the sport.
I think Shaq playing in professional basketball, he might have some kind of knowledge over someone who played JV.
Yeah,
But
I'm just saying it's the
that's-
equivalent.
that's it's not the equivalent. They wouldn't actually played in professional basketball. They got to put some respect on the guy's name. Come on.
Did you not listen to what I just said?
No, I did, but still, he still has experience at playing professional basketball.
You just completely like ignored what I just said. Like I didn't say they were the same thing at all. I'm just saying it's literally like
You compared the two.
so I'm saying I'm all right, let me take it back down because I know that you're kind of slow at hearing tonight. So basically I'm saying that Shaquille O'Neal basically trying to explain himself and trying to back up his point with his only counterpoint was that he won a championship playing that method of basketball is the equivalent of you getting into an argument with someone that played JV football that's saying that you can't talk football because you didn't play football. That's the equivalent that I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
And then, okay, I'm just gonna say this: it is a shitty comment. It's a shitty analysis. It's a shitty reference because you're talking about someone who played JV football over a guy who played professional basketball. Or let's just say if it was JV
It's an
basketball versus
analogy,
someone who played
bro. That's how
professional.
they work. They're never
Okay,
gonna
it's a
be
shitty-
equal.
It's a shitty. Okay, it's a shitty analogy.
It's not.
You're literally saying, oh, because okay.
Oh my god, bro.
It's just
All right.
it's just shitty. Just end the segment.